Hello, my name is Craig Valdez, and I'm running for U.S. Congress. I'm a homeowner, college grad, real estate broker, and the owner of a nonprofit community service company called South Shore Food Pantry. South Shore Food Pantry is responsible for delivering food to senior centers, homeless shelters, institutional kitchens, and single parents in need. Due to the coronavirus, we have opened up a food pantry that will greatly facilitate those families in need. We have no income requirement, ID requirement, resident requirement. It's required that you simply have a need, and we're here to help. With the coronavirus, there's an uncertain times where people are wondering how they're going to feed their families, and this is what our moral mission is all about. However, there's a lot of other issues that I want to discuss that are equally important that are germane to my running for U.S. Congress. My first hot ticket issue would be that of funding the police. It's very important that we fund the police, not defund it, and definitely not abolish the police departments throughout our country. Simply because the police department is a symbol of law and order, and we simply need them. Sure, there's a couple bad apples, but we could train them. If they're really bad apples, we simply have to root them out and make sure that they're prosecuted. Have they done any serious wrongdoings itself? Very important that we keep our police department intact. It's very important that we have community involvement. It's very important that the community realizes the importance of the police, and the rioting has to end. It has to be a respect to the police department and the buildings. There has to be some type of stiff punishment to those who take in their control to destroy federal buildings, state buildings, or local buildings itself. Bearing in mind, they're not really helping the cause because freedom of speech is very important, but rioting and anarchy is not freedom of speech. In fact, it's considered domestic terrorism and punished as a federal offense, in my point of view, than just a misdemeanor or some smaller offense. My next hot button issue would be that of coronavirus. The coronavirus has been with us for several months now, and it's affected us in two different ways. One is in our economy, and the other is through education of our children. With the economy itself, obviously we have lost a lot of jobs, and God only knows that the stock market has gone down quite a bit, and the confidence for consumer spending has gone down quite a bit. But although it's going up a little more, we could do much better. We're hoping that the coronavirus will become a thing of the past, and we'll be getting a robust economy again. But in the meantime itself, we have to support our local businesses, and we have to continue to be patient. We have to spend money on supporting our businesses, including the post office itself, because that's the only way in which these businesses, as well as other companies, such as the post office, will survive. Very important that we do this and not panic and hold on to our money, but to be able to help the local community because it's a trickle effect. The next hot button is on Made in America. Made in America is very crucial to me because it's a symbol of pride and it's a job creator. We have to bring all of our companies back from foreign lands, all of our supply chains back from foreign lands, and this will give us jobs for all the people who are looking. It's important because it brings pride, it brings stability, it brings our economy. Very important that we do this. Another thing that's also important itself is taking care of our climate and our environment. Now, I think that we are definitely being able to do a good job. I think our numbers will show that the United States is the least polluted continent that is on this planet. We could do a better job, but I really believe that we don't have to be structured through a Paris Accord agreement just to make sure that everybody's doing their job when everybody should be doing their job. And I think that we will be okay with that. The Green New Deal is a disastrous proposition, and it's something that will not only kill jobs, but kill our economy in whole. simply because we will lose a lot of people who depend upon it, generations of coal miners. But also the fact is that it doesn't solve any problems of environmental needs. Most importantly, this whole absence of Green New Deal is simply more of expenditure because it will cost trillions of dollars to be able to fund, and it's simply not going to be feasible itself. We're going to be killing our economy before we kill our environment. So I hope that these issues that I discuss resonate with you. And if they do, I really appreciate you supporting me and joining me by a write-in candidate. If I could get your support, all Republicans and independents, to get on their ballot and put my name, my address, and put a black circle on the right of it, which will be a counted vote. I need 1,000 votes in order to be on the ballot in November. So I please get your ballot, consider me, and I hope that you like what you've heard and got to know me a little better. And if it all resonates, please tell your friends, put it on social media, and please help me get on the ballot. I'm the only write-in candidate for the Republican Party, and if I'm on the ballot, I really believe that we could win. We'll be making history together because the last time there was a Republican congressman in the state of Mass was 1863. That's 157 years ago. So help me get on the ballot. Let's make history together, and let's go to Washington together as well. Thank you very much.